You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts J Ho, Weezy, Jeff, and Coach Locke. Please enjoy the show.
All we need is a stage, fellas.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
What's up, good people?
How's it going, J-Ho?
I'm good, man. How are you, Jeff?
Wonderful, sir.
All right, real quick, man. You know, they want to know who on that intro. They want to know who, you know what I'm saying, spinning bars on that intro.
It ain't time yet.
It ain't time yet, but I am the manager. You feel me?
Mixtape coming soon.
Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey. Jay, you know what I'm saying?
They said Weezy on the remix.
They said who?
They said Weezy on the remix.
Weezy, like Wayne?
That's what they say.
All right, hey, listen.
Or like how Weezy.
Hey,
you got 16 Weezy?
I ain't got 16, but I got an intro.
You got an intro.
Ooh, I got an intro.
You got a mean intro.
I bet he do.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Jeff, you got one this week?
Michael Jackson.
Nah, you ain't got one this week.
I ain't got one.
You ain't got one this week.
That's true. It's true.
That's all good, though. That's what we here
That's
for.
funny. That might be top 5 funny things you ever said, Weezy. I'm gonna be real. Just by the timing alone.
Oh, shit.
That was dope, right there.
Hey, that was it, man.
That was
Cameraman,
fun.
you ready? Let's get it, man. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy in the building. Say what's up, Weezy?
What it do?
Cameraman, what you doing over there, buddy? One thumb up. Okay. You ain't got two?
Rough week.
You felt it. Yeah, it was just one. Yeah, Super Bowl. Weezy, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Doing solid.
Pretty
Nice
good.
seeing you, man.
You too, man.
Likewise, brother.
What
I
you
like
doing,
that
Jeff?
shirt, Weezy.
Hey, I gotta keep it.
I
Sure.
like that shirt.
Yeah,
Weezy.
Everybody going. It's a collector's item now.
Nah, for
Hey,
sure.
everybody back though.
Nah, for sure.
They back though.
We'll talk about that.
He couldn't wait to start that game. Yeah, fake ass shit. Episode 378, man. We are unveiling the winners and losers of the 2021 NBA draft.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off with you, Jeff. What you got best of the week, buddy?
Ah man. NBA Twitter. I'm gonna leave it to just
Okay.
NBA Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm just saying NBA
Yeah.
Twitter. It was nice. You know, I called the truths last night on NBA
I
Twitter.
bet you did.
You know what I'm saying?
I see a lot of truths.
Yeah, I
Year
know
to year.
truths.
Every year. It's a different truth.
I said they passed my boy around. I admitted that last year.
Oh,
They passed my boy
Okay,
around.
then he get traded the next year for sure. So it's best of the week.
That's the week.
Yeah, what you got, Weezy? Best of the week, buddy.
Oh, man. Shoot, my brother back in town.
Shout out to
Hey.
Kendall.
He running amok.
Yeah.
And man, I went to Rocky's Wings this week, man.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
And I was impressed.
Yeah, for sure. It's
I was
good
impressed
wing.
with Rocky.
Yeah, for sure.
wing.
I was impressed. And he was in there cooking his damn self. That's what I respect it.
All right, now I know
I
you like
respect
that. Yeah. Official wing sponsor Tissue Men's Basketball. Shout out to Rocky
he is.
Wings for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. My best of the week is Trae Young, man. Yeah, I know. I don't really like Trae Young like that, but he was playing in the Oklahoma City Pro-Am. And there's always one player. There's always one. There's always one, man. NBA star kind of shows them who's really the NBA star.
That's how you shut him up.
You got to shut him up.
I'm
man.
the other player. You got to shut me up.
Yeah, now for sure. People have shut you up for sure. Yeah, for sure. You just got to stop playing with these NBA cats, these professionals for sure, man. They are elite.
Yeah.
Even the 16th man.
Yeah.
Assistant coaches are elite.
Get
dog.
buckets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, man.
Yeah.
You wouldn't walk into a barbershop and start cutting hair.
You sure wouldn't.
You know, man. Respect the craft, most definitely. Weezy, what you got? Worst of the week, buddy?
Worst of the week, man. Downtown Nashville, the party buses. They got to chill, man.
Hey, buddy, all right?
I don't know.
Yeah, buddy straight.
Buddy
Okay,
straight?
okay.
But hey, you know,
Yeah.
everybody on there drunk, just have a good time. But that bus,
Easier said than done.
yeah, but they gotta chill.
Easier said than done.
And they starting to overlook this shit too.
Easier said than done. Because you get a little liquor.
I mean, it's fun.
All they need is a stage.
All they need.
Man,
When the thing y'all been down there on Broadway and just actually just
It's
look?
been 5 years.
Nah,
for me.
easy.
10,
Tough.
easy.
Tough.
It'll blow your
Five,
mind.
10.
It'll blow your
I
mind.
already
Joe.
know. There's no reason to go down there for sure.
Well, it's not
Shout out
true.
to Nashville.
I went to
Fifth and Broad?
Yeah,
for sure. Shout out to
that
Fifth and
counts,
Broad.
I guess.
Nah, Fifth and Broad don't count. That's gentrified. We talking about the hood. The hood is down there.
Nah, I ain't going down there.
Oh, the hood is down there?
The other side of Broadway.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's new news to me.
What you
Breaking news.
Not the other side.
Yeah.
Not the hood.
Yeah, what you
You
talking
talking about the tourists.
The tourists.
Oh, the
Oh,
tourists.
okay, the
Yeah.
tourists.
Fifth and Broadway is new.
They allowed the hood downtown.
Yeah,
No.
They got rid of
Fifth and
Second
Broad.
Avenue years
ago.
Oh,
for
Second
sure.
Avenue was the hood too.
Hey, no, that,
I
I swear,
missed
I
Second-
thought it was back. I was like, what's
like,
going
when
on?
did Second Avenue
That's
back,
what
though?
originally got me out of coming downtown.
Man, walking down Second was
Walking
Yeah,
down
for
Second.
sure.
whew, that was an adventure.
I missed that.
Yeah, okay. Worst of the week. Jeff, what you got?
Oh man. Right after I announced that the big fight was gonna happen in September between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, it's not gonna happen, Jay. Apparently, Canelo wants his $40 million guaranteed, even if Plant catches COVID and cannot make the fight.
Got you.
However, does not want Plant's $10 million guaranteed if Canelo can't make the fight and has to reschedule.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
So he wants Plant to wait for him to reschedule, but if Plant can't make it, he wants to fight whoever and still get his $40 million.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So the fight is, for now, is off.
Pause. He trying to wait for him to lose or
Yeah.
maybe get a little longer in the
Yeah,
tooth.
yeah.
So
You know what that is. That's a stalling tactic.
Yeah,
He's a champ. He's the majority champ. It's a unification belt. So
I heard.
a unification fight, I should say. So he's stalling him out to try to, starve him, I should say.
Stall
But
tactic,
we
for
want
sure.
that fight.
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
want
know you could
40?
do that. Yeah, that's straight.
He getting the 40 regardless.
Oh, he gonna get that
that
40.
was that's not even, but he wants to make sure his is guaranteed.
He must know he gonna
Oh,
lose.
that 40's there.
Yeah.
That 40's there for sure. My worst of the week is Kendrick Perkins, man. They put Big Perk on TV, man. Struggled Moses Moody. Gotta give him credit for continuing to try. Push through it. Gotta push through it, man. But I don't think he was ready for that type of TV.
That type of that was long form TV.
Man, that's he's ready for pre and post game, not 5 hours, dog. He ain't got 5 hours. Bring him in slow, dog.
Yeah.
Slow walk on.
Did he do that bad?
Live TV.
It was rough.
Live TV ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, they're light on. Cameras on.
5. He was sweating.
Yeah.
Hey,
He was
nervous.
nervous. Sitting down. His button was not working well.
Boy, by the second round, the beginning of the second round, that button was loose.
Man.
He was
You know
nervous.
who got it? Jada Rose. Jada Rose must see on ABC.
Oh man,
They was shaking ABC.
nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, ABC did the first round ABC. I got it on Kendrick. I went straight to Jalen Rose.
Oh no, man!
Yeah.
I wish somebody would have told me that because I was looking at Kendrick and my homeboy was up there. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about.
Podcast.
Right, don't forget to support the Realville Family Patreon page. It features full sport press, on deck TV, fresher than your average, and much, much more. Be on the lookout to join the Patreon family. Episode's up right now. Support the team. Support the real Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good wrestling seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start the clock.
A lot is going on in the wrestling world. The CM Punk rumors, the Daniel Bryan rumors, of course. Then we have things outside of the square circle. We got new TV shows coming to Stars called Heel. That's based around wrestling.
I know what a heel is.
You know what's a heel, Jay?
Me?
Yeah, you are a heel.
I'm a heel.
You are the heel.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
heel.
yeah, you
Yeah,
are
facts.
the bad guy of the show, Jay. But no, Heels is coming to Stars, and there's also a show in the making that's allegedly going to Netflix about the WWE steroid scandal that Vince McMahon actually gave the green light to. So hopefully they will shed some light on what was going on in the late 80s to mid to early 90s with the steroid scandal in WWE.
Gotcha.
And please remember each and every Thursday to tune in to the 808s and Chair Shots podcast. Myself and my co-host Neek. Shout out to Neek. And like I always say, you might not like it, but your auntie love wrestling.
Most definitely, man. Now tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. On the iTunes page, please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasted. And before we get started the first half, Weezy, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
Yes, I do. This week's award recipient is PJ Washington.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No one knows exactly what happened between Brittany Renner and PJ Washington.
Oh, I know what happened.
One day they were taking family photos. The next day it scrubbed each other off social media, throwing subliminal shots at each other. As soon as the social media is scrubbing, Renner went back to posting things like she was a couple of years back prior to PJ. Now Washington was silent for the most part until he tweeted, and I quote, "It was all a trap. You knew what you was doing from the beginning." End quote.
Oh,
Now
man.
Renner pointed out that Washington was not comfortable turning, and I quote, "a hoe into a housewife." Renner says that Washington started to feel insecure about it after the baby was born, and to be fair, the world knew that PJ was indeed in a relationship with a harlot. So I say this to say. I say this to say. PJ, she wrote a book, PJ, telling all of the, escapades.
Yeah,
that's a great word.
That's the word.
Why would you wife that, dog?
If you could handle it.
Come on, man.
Some people like it like that.
She been scouting Kentucky players. She was at games when PJ was a freshman.
She was.
Come on, man.
You knew what you know what
PJ.
that, you know what that is. Though.
Oh, you know what you know what that was. Yeah, you can't save her.
She dropped that thing on PJ.
Nah,
yeah.
it
She
ain't
did that, but that's part of it.
No. He tried to turn a joint into a joint.
I know.
Yeah.
He wasn't built for that because she dropped that thing on him.
No. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We're going to talk about that.
The thing ain't got nothing to do with it. I
right.
say, listen, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Hear me out.
Listen to me trying to tell you.
Go ahead.
He was like, okay, yeah, you ain't been used to this type of, life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn you into a real wife.
Yeah.
She don't.
You don't have to go back to that.
But why he hit her with that though? Because he dropped that thing.
No, listen. Let me tell you though. He looked at her and was like, man, you know how these dudes are in the strip club. They just give you strip club people.
Oh yeah.
Why
Within
you
5
in
minutes. You know you ain't got to do this.
You ain't got to do this. No, ain't got to do the thing. He's looking at the exterior. But guess what?
I got a homeboy to hit him with one of them one time. I had to pull him to the side. Hey, brother.
Hey,
we ain't doing it like that.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You can put it. Hey,
yeah,
and then I'm out of here. You can put lipstick on a pig.
You sure can.
You sure in the hell can.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Still a pig.
It's still a pig.
Still a damn
and
pig.
She admitted pig.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. With it. Her best friend is a porn star. Let's talk about it.
She wasn't changing. She knew what she was.
The Glizzy Queen is
The
her
Glizzy
best friend.
Queen.
Come on, man.
This move on.
Do you know what? We got to get that out to her.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
Because it ain't her fault. That's my fault.
That's his fault.
Nah, that's PJ fault.
That's PJ fault.
That's PJ fault.
He knew what she
PJ.
knew. She never changed.
If that was my young boy,
Got put to the side.
there was no way that he would take it this far. He ain't got no homeboys.
See,
no OGs.
I'm with you, but the thing is, there's some dudes that can handle that.
Now listen,
There's some dudes that can handle that.
That's true.
There's some dudes that can handle that.
it's only
can't.
so long a fake thug can be.
That's all I'm saying.
He can't enjoy the pictures no more.
Shit.
That's what
I'm saying. You guys ready to get started first? Let's get it.
Hey, what it do with the business is, it's your man Animal Brown checking in from the On Deck TV show. Make sure you check out my podcast every Wednesday with my guy Spike Lou as we go over all things hip hop. All right, that's wherever you find podcasts. On Deck TV, tap in.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG, and I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Twitter. Follow with you on Twitter. When last time you tweeted, man?
Maybe last week.
Scap. What you got, Jeff?
I did.
Scap.
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Most definitely,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And I'm J Hub on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man. Let's talk on Twitter.
You active.
I'm active on
Yeah,
Twitter.
you
huh?
was- I saw you shade a little bit. I saw it. It's
What you
all
mean?
good.
Go to Hillball.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah,
But it's
basically,
okay.
go to
You
Hillball.
can't ruin this for me right now. Right? To the season start.
Nah,
Yeah, to the season start. It's all downhill.
So you're a LeBron fan now.
I didn't say that. I said it's a truce. It's a truce. That's it.
Before we get started with that, let's get right into some.
It's a truce.
Yeah, no, for sure. Man, you got started a little fast there. It's about to be a busy day, man, in the NBA world. The 2021 NBA draft was Thursday. Free agency will officially start on August the 2nd. Now, some teams will feel their biggest needs on draft night. I don't think they did. But others will be looking left to see what's on the open market. Here we are with the 5 biggest free agents that will be available on the 2nd. We will start with DeMar DeRozan. We will start it off with you, Jeff. Where's DeMar DeRozan going?
I think up until draft night, he was going to the Lakers, I
it's
believe.
facts. Yeah.
But since he's not going to the Lakers anymore, because that would be a cluster, he's going to the Knicks. Him, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, check ball.
Check ball. They need a point guard, though.
They need a point. You can bring back Derrick Rose. they may need a point guard, but I do think they had in the playoffs last year when Randall couldn't find his shot. No one else could get a bucket but Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett's going to get there, and you already have a walking bucket if you bring in DeMar DeRozan. So I think you're going to be all right.
Double D, D-ball. What you got, Weez?
I think DeMar DeRozan is at home right now, mad as hell.
Mad as hell.
He's angry. Y'all seen that one gif where the little dude's kicking him.
Oh,
he did that last night.
He upset.
He was really upset that he wasn't a Laker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he cares where he goes now. His heart was we're not gonna get to see the real DeMar DeRozan. No, I'm saying that because he wanted to play for the Lakers really bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's at the end of his career, and I think it might just be for the money now.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I have him staying in LA, but I have him going to the Clippers, man. Still one of the most elite scorers in the game, like Jeff mentioned, improved playmaking. He's getting to the free throw line. I think Kawhi will be out for the foreseeable future. I don't think he plays a game this year in 2021-22. And he just loves being in LA, wants to be back home, wouldn't mind playing for the Lakers, but give up a king's ransom to get agent, 4-time trader, and Russell Westbrook, man. So
why Kawhi won't play at all?
he tore his partial tear.
ACL?
I think it's at least 60% of the season. If they can get him to the playoffs, he'll be back playoff time.
No, for sure. Then you can still play them 3 though.
Oh yeah,
You can play Kawhi small ball 4.
almost definitely.
Paul George small ball 4.
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah, that's tough. Let's move on to the next person. We have Kyle Lowry, which is DeMar DeRozan's best friend, and Russell Westbrook really ruined that for him. Jeff, where's Kyle Lowry going?
I don't think the Knicks will have the money to do it, but that would be perfect. But since they won't, the Pelicans need an adult. They need an adult on their team. They need someone with some experience. They need someone with some wisdom.
Moxie.
I don't know if he got a little moxie.
He got some moxie.
He's gonna take some charges.
Yeah, that's moxie.
So he's got some moxie. So I believe if they can do it, Kyle Lowry will end up with the Pelicans. They need an adult.
Sure, most definitely. What about you, Weezy?
I got Kyle Lowry going to the Bucks for less money. Jeff looked at me.
That's a lot of less money. He gonna have to pay for the vet men and go to Milwaukee. Be that.
He want a ring?
That's
he got one already.
He got one.
He got the ring.
That's
the
what I'm
ring
saying.
chasing ain't really.
He's going to play for a good organization.
Well, good luck.
For sure. I have Kyle Lowry going to the Miami Heat, man. Even at 35, leadership playmaking, like Jeff mentioned, 3-point shooting, all playoff material. A team that needs some moxie, an older person to kind of right the ship is the Miami Heat. Can you imagine him with I think they'll get Ben Simmons. Spoiler alert. And also Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, man. Heat culture has Kyle Lowry written all over it for sure.
Oh, he's a Heat
Pat
guy.
Riley.
He's a Heat Pat Riley
Spoelstra
guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Time to work that magic, for sure. Moving right along to a restricted free agent, John Collins, Jeff. Where's your power forward going?
Hey, John, please stay. I know we're going to talk about where you might go.
Right.
But just stay in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's promising here. It's Trey. There's the Migos, Quavo's at all the games. It's pretty fun. But if you want to go somewhere, I believe Mr. Collins will end up either in a sign and trade with Portland or helping out Cat with the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
They got the money to do it.
They got the money.
They got the money to do it, and they're young enough. Cat's still young, number one.
Still young.
And then you got my man. You got the rookie of the year last year.
Got your boy D-Lo?
You got the soul of D-Lo left.
Now D-Lo still cool.
He can't stay healthy.
Nah, D-Lo.
That's it. He gotta stay healthy.
They was trying to tank last year for sure.
But he's got to stay healthy. So you bring him in there, that team is no excuses anymore.
Every team he goes to, they try to tank. It seems like it.
Yeah, no, for sure. He never plays on a winning team.
Except for that Nets team.
That Nets team. Sure, he was an all-star.
He willed them that year.
Yeah, most definitely.
I got John Collins staying, man. He needs to stay.
Yeah.
Stay. He could be the. I mean, I know it's tough. It's tough being B of Trae Young, but that's a good B. That's a good B.
That's a good person to be. Pseudo too. Yeah, for sure.
It's that right there.
Pseudo second player. Yeah, for sure. I have John Collins staying as well. He bet on himself last year. Turned down a big extension. I think he'll make the Hawks eat that for sure in a rough way. He needs to stay there. There's a great nucleus there. You just added some younger players. You're gonna have to get rid of some players. Cam Reddish, I'm talking about you. Yeah, Kevin Huerter, maybe. You might have to
pick one of the two.
Got to pick one of the two, for sure. But that team, man, is destined for greatness. Got a great coach. It's fair to say, man, that these dudes will be around a long time if John Collins stays. And I don't think there's a better person to fit that actual scheme with him and Clint Capella throwing lobs, man. So, yeah, for sure, man. You got to anything. You got to match any offer.
Just match it,
for sure.
Please.
Let's move right along to Mike Conley, Utah Jazz. Where's he going?
My heart says he stays because they need him.
Yeah.
But if Lowry, for some reason, takes your advice and goes to the Heat, he goes to the Pelicans. Because again, the Pelicans need an adult, and they need someone to right the ship.
I see what's going on, cameraman. He trying to get Zion some help.
Ooh, bad. It's almost.
They're losing their point.
No, they need a point guard.
They're losing their
no
point. They're
question.
not going to match the off-foot Lonzo. Lonzo's about to get paid.
Yeah.
They're not going to match it. So you need a point, and you need an adult.
Yeah.
And as an adult.
As an adult.
Yeah.
As an adult, for sure. What you got, Weezy?
I got Mike Conley. Does Mike Conley, for my first question, does he want a bag?
No, he done got a bag. Yeah, he trying to win.
Go to Denver.
They need he would have to be backup point guard.
That's okay. That's
Nah,
okay.
not yet.
Mike Conley's coming off an All-Star performance last year.
He won't be a backup then. Go to Denver though.
So you saying move, and that makes sense because I think,
Murray.
yeah,
Murray.
what's his first
Because
name?
Jamal.
Denver's one of those teams. If one of them stars get hurt, they're done.
Well, he's already hurt. Jamal Murray is going to be out, I would say, till at least the All-Star break.
There it is.
And then you bring him in because he's really not a point guard, Jeff. He's really a two.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray's a two.
The game he played.
Yeah, he's a two.
That's true.
And he plays better when the game slow down anyway. And gonna slow the game down for your boy.
And yeah, he can play off a big like
Right.
Jokic. I like that. That ain't too bad.
bad.
That ain't bad.
It's
you started
asking a lot
trash,
from
but
Conley.
yeah.
Huh?
It's asking a lot from Conley.
It's asking a lot for
Yeah,
Lafayette.
for
It's
sure.
not. I mean, you can talk about
But it makes sense, though. It's
It's
not,
not
like
gonna
what
say-
you said don't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
no, for
going to sell him on it, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I got Utah sticking with Mike Conley. Had a fantastic season. Finally got his first All-Star appearance. He just brought that team, what Jeff was mentioning, for the last 2 point guards. You know, some moxie. You know, somebody in there that can right the ship. Dallas really wants him really bad. I think he'll be good playing alongside Luka, but I think ultimately, man, he feels comfortable in Utah, and I expect him to, take $100+ million again. Mike Conley sneaking and made $300 million. Sneaky.
You remember when there was
crazy.
like a 2-year run? He was the highest paid player.
Come on, man.
Because he took that
Yeah.
because his contract dropped.
Yeah,
before
right
everybody else
before.
did.
Yeah, nah. So you look at it, he's made more. Who would have thought when these guys came out, him, Daquan Cook, and Greg Oden, that Mike Conley would be the person that made the most money?
Shout out to Greg Oden in the big three.
Shout out to Mike Conley.
Yeah.
Eating
Mike
good.
Conley.
And last but not least, we have Andre Drummond, formerly of the Los Angeles Lakers. Where's he going, Jeff?
So Drummond's gonna want a bag.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the best rebounders the game has ever seen,
Mm-hmm.
and he's okay passer, an okay passer.
He's okay.
He's
Yeah, he's
okay,
okay
passer.
passer.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
He's a rapper, though. That's what's hurting him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know Andre Drummond a rapper?
I did know that. You're
Yeah,
right.
for sure. Yeah.
They all rap.
I knew that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why 2K added rapping to the
Yeah.
thing
Unfortunately.
because of them. I think he goes to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, I like that. What you got, Weezy?
Austin Celtics.
They need him.
Yeah,
Austin
they
Celtics.
need him
That's
too.
that's fire.
Yeah. I just think Andre Drummond is one of these players where the people look at him like, oh, all he does is rebound.
Mm-hmm.
But it's easier for executive to think, well, we can get somebody else to rebound.
Mm-hmm.
We need somebody to rebound and score.
Yeah.
But you need Andre Drummond because he's the best rebounder that you ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are 2 good picks, both of you guys.
Yeah.
I got them going to the Heat though, man. I think they
You like
need,
the Heat?
huh?
Sneaky.
Yeah, you like the Heat.
Sneaky.
Nah, I really don't.
That Tyler Hero
I just-
shit they got to.
Nah, I'm telling you, they're about to blow
you,
this
ain't gonna be
team
in
up.
Miami.
Yeah, not for sure. They're about to blow this team up and get Ben Simmons, and they're gonna need some more front court help. And I think Andre Drummond, if he can buy in the Pat Riley system, and they already have 2 friends there with really big egos and very just demonstrative players like Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry. You put Andre Drummond there, you're gonna look like a totally different player.
How do you make that work with Bam?
Oh no, you start Bam at the 4.
Start Bam
Bam
at the
really
4.
is a 4. He's
Okay.
playing.
That won't be hard, man, because Andre Drummond got one speed. Go get rebounds.
Yeah, he's going to get rid.
Yeah, you can tell Bam, all right, you can step out, work
Yeah,
on
for
your
sure.
offensive game, all this shit. You can tell Andre Drummond just go get rebounds.
Yeah, not for sure.
See, I'm with you on that, but Drummond complaining about not getting clocked and not getting the ball with the Lakers
That's-
says something that he
That's
made.
He had
that-
DMPs.
Yeah, that's
even
playing.
when AD
That's
was
playing with
hurt.
LeBron James.
Yeah,
though. It's just different.
Yeah, no, that's not. And the Pistons are getting nothing for him, man. So it'd be fascinating to see where he lands for sure. I know you want to talk about Lonzo, but
No. It's
time
cool.
permits.
Yeah, I
for
understand.
sure.
He-
Yeah,
he's gonna swing the pendulum though.
where you think you going?
Man, I want him to stay in New Orleans, but I think he is the one to go to the Knicks. That's the point.
Yeah, me too. I think he's
Yeah,
going
he
to
goes
the Knicks too for sure. Because I think they'll like strike out on all the other point guards.
Yeah.
and I could say settle in the nicest way. Settle.
And that's okay.
For Lonzo.
And I get it, but his skill set fits them though. Not talk about it too much.
I got
But
you.
he fits that team.
Most definitely.
All right, let's move on. Let's keep it in basketball.
Mhm.
We're gonna move into high school.
Mm-hmm.
Still following the bag though.
Yeah,
Superstar high school player, 17-year-old Mikey Williams. has just signed a deal with Excel Sports Management. Jay, he's the first prep basketball player to partner with an agency to get his NIL deal. He's not even eligible for the draft Weezy until 2024. Jesus Christ.
How's that possible? That's the same shit that got LeBron where he couldn't play.
It's different now.
Different now. No, it's a new game. He has 5 million followers on social media, all his platforms, and he's expected to bring in endorsement deals in the marketplace that exceed 7 figures. Weezy. Are we on a slippery slope right now?
Oh, man, that's crazy. 7 figures for what? 15-year-old is different. That's different.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't go get a credit card without my consent.
Man.
And I'm saying, somebody got to sign for him.
Yeah, man.
And that gets different.
Yeah,
Because then you got to worry about, well, your son. If you wait for your son, you wouldn't have this. That's different.
It's true. Yeah, for sure. It's different. What if I told you already got 6 figures playing basketball already as a freshman, though, and then as a sophomore year and his junior year coming up?
Oh, I'm not even doubting that.
Right?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's there some kind of way.
Yeah, come on, man. His dad said he's leaning towards going to an HBCU. This is the thing with Mikey Williams. He is 17?
Yes.
17 years old. He has 3.1 million followers. That means he's been followed his entire, not adult, but kid life, right? Then the number 1 player in the class, which is DeJuan Wagner's son,
which is a
Wani,
dog.
who's a dog, right? He only has 69,000 followers on Instagram. So it's all about the look. He's going to sell any product because it's a Mikey Williams. He's not even the number 1 player. He actually had his worst year as a high schooler in North Carolina.
But you can't talk about it like that because he's a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm telling you, the days of 7th Woods and Josh Selby, dude,
Zion Williams,
Billy Preston's, dude. You know what Isaiah Washington would have done in this era?
No. Know what DeJuan Wagner would have done.
They had a whole crew. It was the Jelly Fam, and only one person out of the entire Jelly Fam plays in the NBA.
That's true.
His name is Nas Reed. So they would have been all millionaires.
No, your boy's in Jelly Fam.
Who?
Play for Hobby.
Hami was,
it's fringe.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, he played in the league too. So yeah, for sure. But yeah, he's still active too. So you're right, Weezy. Yeah, but I just think the focus on the highlights and selling whatever you are selling to your 3 million followers will kind of take away from actually hooping. You understand? Which we've seen with Mikey Williams, man. Got to remember what the main goal is. What you're here for, man. That's the hoop, man. Get to the NBA. Because I saw a kid in BJ Boston, and he had a lot going on. Just saw his best friend get killed in a car wreck. He was number 3 on the draft board, y'all. Number 3 this time last year. You know where he went? He went 51 in the draft, dog. 51.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he's going through some traumatic shit.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But,
yes.
man, it's just stick to hoop, man. Make some right decisions for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was sad.
Well said, brother.
Most definitely. Weezy.
Yes, sir.
Now, you are reporting back via manscaped.com about the crop mop. What the crop mop is, before we go into Weezy's assessment of the ball wipes with active pH control. It's refreshing, Weezy. Let the people know about the crop mop.
That crop mop is amazing. And I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you how to use that crop mop. You don't use a crop mop when you're in the shower and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, you get through hooping, or we don't hoop no more, but you go to the Y, go work out.
Yeah.
And you don't really, you get that crop mop.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
You walk out,
Yeah.
you good.
Yeah. So you tell me that crop mop, when you go pop, 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 you good. You really fresh.
You really fresh.
You really fresh.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more pop, you really good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How many wipes do you had to use? No disrespect.
Pop, pop, pop. 4?
4.
No. Wipes.
Yeah.
Wipes. You good on 2 wipes.
Get 2 wipes.
Yeah,
And
that first one get the sweat off, then freshen up.
And then okay.
But that second one, that pop, pop.
Yeah.
Woo.
That joint get you rolling.
And you good. Because you walk out the wipe, man.
Yeah, yes, kind. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna go out to you right now.
Hey, you did a full workout. That's what
Man.
you're saying. You can go pull up and meet somebody and
Man,
you
I'm
fresh.
Man, you can go pull up at J. Alexander's and you good. You feel good about yourself.
Hey, that's a selling point, dog. That is, that's
Time.
a ringing
Yeah.
endorsement.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, that is a ringing endorsement. And Jeff, we got to try to. I didn't even know it was like that.
Crop mop,
It's mopping. It's like a Swiffer, ain't it?
Crop mop, still get it popping.
Yeah, no, for sure. How you get that crop mop, man? Go to manscaped.com and get 20% in free shipping using code FSP20 at manscaped.com. Manscaped.com, FSP20, man. Your boss clearly will thank you for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's get it, guys. You ready to get started with halftime?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime, in case you missed it. Coach Locke is back with another edition. Let's hear it, guys.
As we know, athletes are now able to make money off their name, image, and likeness, also known as the NIL. Now, as reported on the podcast in the past, players like Mikey Williams have already done this. He's going to play in overtime and not play any more high school basketball or go to college. Well, what we haven't heard much of is high school football players having this opportunity to do this. Well, now it's happening. Quinn Ewers has a decision to make if he wants to give up his 7-figure NIL offers or play his senior year of high school football. Now, Ewers, who is a 6'3", 206 pounds quarterback, is considered by some observers to be the most decorated high school quarterback prospect in Texas since Vince Young. In Ewers' 2 varsity seasons at South Lake Carroll, he has thrown for 73 touchdowns, 6,445 yards. Statistics diminished by playing 6 fewer games as a junior after he had surgery on a core muscle. Now, a local company in Dallas, where this school is located, called Holy Kombucha, is offering him a deal that includes cash and equity in the company, and he also has other national brands with those type of offers. Now, per UIL rules in the state of Texas, if a high school kid profits off his NIL, it will be a violation and he wouldn't be able to compete in high school anymore. So he has a decision. Either he can play his senior year without any of these deals, or he can enroll at Ohio State, where he's already signed to play football a year early and cash in those endorsements. So my question to you guys is, if you are Edwards, are you cashing in on this money right now and skipping your senior year of high school football, where they're going to be state contenders again, where they made it to the state championship game this past year? Or are you going to enroll early and go ahead and go to Ohio State, not play in high school, and take the money? Y'all let me know what y'all doing in that situation. It's your man, Coach Locke, checking out.
And we're back. Shout out to Coach Locke.
Yes, sir.
If you are Quinn Ewers,
Yeah,
will you skip your senior season, take the money, go straight to Ohio State?
Okay. This has nothing to do with football.
Talk to me.
You know, you and I talk about this all the time.
Easy.
We get that top, just the tip of the pinky
Okay.
for them college years.
Man, hell yeah.
But that senior year and you the man in football,
That's cool.
that's a little different.
It is different, but it's a lot of pressure too. We've never been a number 1 quarterback in the country.
That's true.
It's
Nah, that's
pressure
100%
too.
true. I'm just
You
saying.
know.
That's why I say I'm not talking about football.
Right.
So he has a
Somebody
chance
like-
to
yeah.
live as the senior man on campus,
Number 1 player
Number
in
one
the country,
in the country
with a mullet.
with the mullet as a senior in high school.
It's different.
It's
Yeah.
different.
But you turn it down a cool $1 million.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough to walk away from $1 million. It's tough.
Dog. And CJ Stroud is there. You get Quinn Ewers there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fight for QB1 in
Yeah.
Ohio State
Yeah.
if Quinn reclassifies and goes. Because he was going to go there anyway in January or February. So it's rough, man. If I'm Quinn, though, being the number 1 player in the country, I'm just going to go ahead and do my senior year, have, fun, go to prom,
Yeah.
senior skip day.
Yeah.
That's something you can't get those moments back, man.
Yeah, you do your thing. Because
100%.
if I hope he doesn't do it, but if he does it, he gonna regret it.
100%.
He'll regret it.
For
That
sure.
money will come back to him.
Yeah,
Man.
he's gonna get that money because he
Yeah.
goes next year. It'll be the money is still there.
Still there.
And it might be a situation where CJ Stroud is gonna be, not as good going into his
Football.
real,
Football would never be as fun as it is right now for him.
No, not at all.
It becomes
It's
a
a
business.
job.
Yeah, it
It's a
becomes a
Business.
job.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you already got a mullet, so you know what type of time you on. Queen
Business
cold,
in the
though.
front.
Yeah, party in
Party
the
in the
back. No, most definitely. Shout out to Coach Locke.
I might
for
give
that.
me a mullet.
Hey, you need to get a mullet though. On me. No, for real. That'll be fire.
Can
fam.
he mullet?
Should I dye it blonde?
Definitely. Listen,
Can you
Weezy.
mullet?
And then we're gonna go right into the second half. We talking some NBA. Listen. You gotta do it, fam. We ain't got man.
Fuck, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde. Fuck.
Man, hey, listen, I'm telling you, need to do it, fam.
Fuck, I'm gonna dye my hair blonde.
Man, that is,
I'm
man.
gonna call your daughter. Don't you dye your damn hair blonde?
Not on me though. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. Channel OBJ. You feel what I'm saying? You get your ears pierced and your ears pierced, fam. You get you the lightning bolt, the cross, get the cross, and then you put that shit on.
You gotta put that on every day, though.
Man,
you can't come out normal dress.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
You got a full superstar.
Hey, listen, you go blonde though. We got to get you to the best barber, and your shit gonna be crispy, and then we gonna have you lit up.
You can come to the barber shop with me.
Now for real, bro. They got me hyped. Let's talk about it. You guys ready to get started singing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's your man Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, the camera's always on.
The second half is underway.
Second half, the 2021 NBA Draft winners and losers, episode 378. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's what Weezy. What it do?
Weezy 5 hours, 60 picks, and an annoying number of second round trades. The 2021 NBA Draft is in the books. The first 3 picks of the 2021 Draft. When it's playing. But then, Jeff, starting with that 4th pick,
oh man,
chaos ensued for sure. Intriguing selections, draft night trades took over the entire rest of the draft. This is one of the most talented and deepest group of players in recent memory, I can say, in draft history, for sure. So what we're here to do is talk about the winners and losers of said draft. Let's start things off with the winners, Jeff. Give me your first winner and why.
My very first winner is the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
I think I said this last week. They're in a weird space of trying to win now and can build for the future.
Okay.
And they're trying to do it successfully. And I think with these 2 picks they made with, shout out to Kendrick Perkins, but
you're right.
young Moses Moody.
Yeah.
My God, that was funny.
So.
And Jonathan Kuminga, like they did well with those 2 picks and added on with Wiseman. Your young core nucleus is solid, and then you bring back your old nucleus as well.
Sure.
And those kids get to learn how to be pros with some of the best in the league.
Most definitely, man. Yeah, I love it. What you got, Weezy?
I had a winner. I had the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nets, they got 2 first-round picks that can play.
Okay.
I think these guys can play. Cam Thomas and Deron Sharp.
Yeah.
I think these guys have a chance to play and help them out during playoff time.
I got you.
They didn't get nobody. They got to develop this play, but these players can transition really well and go ahead and play.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm gonna piggyback off of Jeff, kind of speaking on the Warriors. I don't want to double up. When you bring in Kuminga with the upside that he has, he's Andrew Wiggins if he really wants to be. You understand?
Okay.
He can really do that.
Okay.
So you can do that for cheap with Kuminga and also Moses Moody. Like, the future is now. You got James Wiseman. Yep. Steph only has a couple of more years playing at this level that he's currently playing on, for sure. Yeah. 4.
And at this level.
No, 2. Or at this level. You got to realize that
at this level.
What is, okay, as you age, right? As you age, Steph Curry is going to age better than any of our superstars.
Oh, yeah, because it's a jump shot.
Because it's all predicated off muscle memory. He's not athletic. He doesn't do anything that's just going to make us. You guys clearly say you don't play any defense.
Yeah, it's clear.
So I'm saying?
You said that too?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. What I said was this dude is going to age gracefully.
We're talking about draft.
Yeah, he's aging gracefully, man. And you get 2 top 10 talents like that for sure, man. My number 1, though, is the NBA.
Oh, okay.
NBA for sure. Drafting Terrence Clark after the lottery.
Yeah.
Class act, man. The perfect way to honor a player that you've seen impacted so many people in such a short amount of time. 19 years. Man. Very short, man. So loved so much by the NBA community. And, it's cool to see his family there. I
don't know if is it because we're getting older. Mm-hmm. That was emotional.
That shit hurt me.
That was rough.
That shit hurt me.
Yeah, because they care of the future.
Man, that
Well,
hurt.
yeah, but it was just normally
Nah.
you see something like that, it's like, oh man, it's messed up. You kind of
Yeah.
just kind of go with it.
Yeah,
But I was sitting there watching it like, man, this is tough.
If we
like,
get soft, that's what that
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
Yeah.
I looked at it, I was like,
yeah, because I
You know what
know
I'm
then you
saying?
saw because Adam Silver came out there and he moved to his mom.
Yeah.
Showed his little brother, and I said, "Ah, man, don't
Yeah.
do this."
And then little brother don't have a clue. You understand?
Yeah, he don't-
He ain't got a clue.
registered
He
yet.
knows, but he
Yeah.
don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, he gonna look
Yeah.
back at that and be like, dang, man.
Yeah.
It's my brother, for sure. Shout out to Terrence Clark's family, man. Rest in
Absolutely.
peace. Godspeed to the family, for sure. Another winner, Jeff. What you got?
Oh man, League Pass All Stars next year and playoff team next year. The Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
Mhm.
Charlotte Hornets, guaranteed playoff. Guaranteed. Book it right now. Guaranteed playoffs right
Breaking
now.
news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
You already got Alonzo. You already got your future.
Mm.
Got your future.
You got your future.
Yeah, got
for
LaMelo.
sure.
Excuse me. Got your futures.
Big Melo.
Solidified. Big Melo.
Well, who they
Melo.
got now, Joe?
That's real. They traded for Mason Plumlee, not a
Mhm.
draft pick, but helps him with the
That's your
size.
5-man.
It has with your 5, give you rebounds. You got your running 5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get your man's
Yeah.
Book Night.
Book nice. Weezy guy.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then you wanted Kai Jones,
Mm-hmm.
and you trade to get him.
Mm.
They had a wonderful draft.
That's
Michael
a great
Jordan-
draft.
Michael Jordan's finally looking like he knows what he's doing as a team owner.
For sure.
Now he hired somebody. He ain't
That's
done
Mitch
it.
Kupchak.
He done hired
Mitch
somebody.
Kupchak.
It is Mitch Kupchak.
That's Mitch. Yeah, for sure.
It,
got
it looks better now.
It looks better. The future looks better,
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
does.
Real quick question, and then we're going to move on, Weezy.
Okay.
Are you buying the Melo Ball Pumas?
I gotta see.
No.
gotta
Yeah,
see.
Jay gotta see him. You can't
I
just
gotta
buy
see
them
him.
blindly.
That's your man.
You ain't buying them blindly.
I'm blind buying the Devin Booker ones when they come out. Blind.
Yeah, but you ain't bought no Steph Curry's.
That's true.
They
That's
are
true.
almost.
Yeah, you don't own a pair of Steph Curry's.
That's true.
I got some Steph Curry gear though.
That's bullshit. You don't own a pair of Steph Curry's
I got
shoes.
Steph Curry gear. I
Yo-
just don't own any Under Armour stuff, bro.
Are you a shoe head or you a sneak or you a gear head?
Listen.
Are you a sneaker head or you a
I
gear
am
head?
J Hove.
Nah.
You know who I am? Remember Kevin Durant said that?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So
Come
you
on,
want me
man.
to tell about the shoes I seen in the? Oh gosh, yeah.
That's how you do. What you got, Weezy? Another winner.
Well, he took one of mine because
Talk about it then.
Charlotte Bobcats,
Hornets.
Oh my gosh, I know. But I'm gonna go right back
Talk to me.
to the NBA.
Yeah.
The NBA draft is a fashion show now. It's
That's true.
it's a HBCU fashion show.
Oh, don't bring the HBCU
It's-
into
it's-
it. Yeah, nah, for
it's
sure.
HBCU fashion show.
Hey, we putting that shit on.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what
You
we
getting
doing.
drafted?
Hey, so you getting booted too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
dress-
drafted. You got to put that shit
You dressing
on.
up press now.
Nah, for sure.
Did you see when they called
it? Real quick. Every time you come out the house, man, hey, feel good. You know
Got
what I'm
to.
saying?
You've been preaching a long
Can't
time.
re-rock. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
One
Here we go. Are you a sneakerhead? I got you started. Are you good? Are you a
Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Woo.
All right.
My next win is the Houston Rockets, man.
Yes, sir.
For a team that used to have Russell Westbrook and James Harden in the backcourt, you have to rebuild with young talent. I think they did that with Jalen Green.
Yeah.
And then you put his AAU backcourt mate, best friend,
Yes, sir.
Josh Christopher with him. You add along Kevin Porter Jr., who said, I'm thinking about playing Summer League with these guys because it's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Man, Houston is smart, man. You bring in those two guards, right?
Yeah.
They already have existing chemistry, right? You pair that along with Kenyon Martin Jr., Jayshawn Tate. I'm telling you, in a couple of seasons, man, the Houston Rockets alongside Christian Wood
That's
will
my
be
guy.
a team that, will figure out the ways. They just got to make sure that they don't stunt the talent that they have right now.
And they
It's
also-
a lot of talent.
And they also drafted Alperine Sengun, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
Sengun too. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, man. Hey,
Yeah, it's
the
a good
future is
draft.
bright. Future is bright for sure.
I definitely had them down for a winner
Okay.
as well, just because of those two picks. And it's just a youth movement.
Okay.
Got to get John Wall out of there.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
How long do you keep John Wall? And then, okay, how do you play Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, Kevin Porter Jr. at the same time?
You
Like,
can't.
You
So,
can't.
so
You
first thing
can't.
I'm doing, and I'm taking the best offer for John Wall today.
Okay.
I need to get this youth movement started right now.
Okay.
And the way I'm running with that team right there, second quarter, I'm going small. And see what we can do. They have a coach, they have a solid coach
Yeah.
that is going to experience and let these kids run, and he knows how to deal with kids that that age group.
Right.
So I'm thinking I would just put them in the second quarter, let them run, man.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
figure it out. But I had them down as a winner as well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But I'll you said everything I had.
Yeah.
Also, the city of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You got your guy,
You got him, man.
You got your guy.
Okay.
He's believing. He's bought in.
Put them
the
buffs
on.
Hey, you put them buffs
on.
You
put the buffs on. It's all said and done at that point.
You put the buffs on.
Once you start doing that on draft night, he's bought into Detroit. You guys got a player. You got a solid nucleus. You got Dwayne Coswell as your coach. AB, man, the future's looking great.
Nah, for sure. Hey, listen. When you put them buffs on,
yeah, it was over with. He's like,
man.
He's in. He's full fledged. If you don't know what buffs are, the Cartier frame glasses.
Cartier frames, for sure.
Shout out to him, man.
Nah, for sure. Shout out to K, man. He gonna go crazy there. He gonna go crazy. Woo, that's a
only thing I'm worried about with that one, and only I'm worried about that pick with K Cunningham. K Cunningham is gonna be a great player there, but Detroit has to develop their players because it's gonna be no good if he be there for just his rookie contract and get one more max deal, then he wants out.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
It very well could happen, Jay. It very well could happen. Detroit sucks.
Yeah.
They got Jeremy Grant. Which was a
they gotta develop. They gotta have. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all act like this team is gonna be a playoff team.
They got pieces though. They got pieces though, and they have him. You mix that alongside my guy. What's the shooter? I mean, the shooter with the afro. So with this is the nucleus. Yep. You got Cade, you got Sadiq Bey, you got Jeremy Grant, Isaiah Stewart is going to be there fighting, and then Killian Hayes is a really great player, just got injured last year. Yeah. The future is bright in Detroit.
Stay out of MGM.
Stay out of
MGM.
Yeah.
That should get old to him real quick.
No, ain't nothing to do there. Ain't nothing to do there. But trouble.
Trouble. But the casino.
Trouble. Yeah, it's trouble.
Trouble down. Hey, Detroit's a fun place.
Yeah.
You can find you some trouble if you want to look
for sure. Yeah. Another winner for me is the Brooklyn Nets, man. They have to feel great heading into free agency. Nobody in the East made real moves to upgrade their roster via trade, which means the Brooklyn Nets are favorites to go into the 2021 season coming out of the East, man. Many moons still have to go. You got to worry about your point guard who's just going different in front of our very eyes. But I tell you, man, most top end talent in the league, Brooklyn Nets, I know they feel good about the draft for sure.
Yes, sir.
Another winner, anybody?
Us.
Okay.
The Full Sport Press.
Okay.
Normally we do a cameraman, you know what I'm talking about. Normally we do a draft watch along on Zoom. Yeah. We had I believe it was a listener that suggested this. A listener suggested we do the Zoom watch along, taking shots for missing picks. Mm-hmm. And thanks to the Toronto Raptors, everybody's mock draft was off.
It went to hell.
We would have been probably canceled because we might have been a little intoxicated. I think J Hove was buying Casamigos for everybody.
For sure. It was going up, man.
So we are winners for that.
We won. That's a good one, Jeff. Nah, I ain't even think about that.
We are winners.
Yes, sir. My last winner, man, the Washington Wizards. How the hell did you turn 2 radio contracts? Mm-hmm. These are radioactive contracts. Let's talk about it. John Wall, Russell Westbrook. Yeah. You turn that into Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Aaron Holiday.
That's wheeling and dealing.
It's not a magical haul, but it's enough to keep Brad Beal happy and to contend in the Eastern Conference, man. And add those players with Rui Hachimura. You have Denny Avdija. It's a solid squad, man. At least moving forward, they have some interesting pieces and flexibility to play alongside. So I like that for the Wizards. They did the most that they could do.
The one thing with Brad Beal now, that was your chance now.
Yep.
That was your chance now. I don't want to hear you crying.
You ain't going nowhere now, buddy.
Yeah, that was your shot.
You are a Washington Wizard.
We was all your back. Hey, we need to let him go, man.
Yeah.
No. All right, that was your chance.
That was it.
No, for sure.
You there.
Yeah. Another winner, Weezy.
Scotty Barnes and Orlando Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You don't like what the Magic did?
We're going to talk about the Magic on these lists.
Well, they had to help your boy out because he's hurt. They didn't the point guard.
No, he'll be back. He ready. He already dunked. He going between the legs.
Oh, shit.
He going between the legs, Jeff. Our boy Fultz. They were 8-0 before Markelle Fultz tore his ACL. 8-0.
You got his jersey yet?
I'm getting it.
Yeah, I got to have it.
I'm going to get that.
Yeah.
I got to get that. I don't know. We got to talk. And then real quick, the G League.
Yes.
You G League Ignite players. Listen, man. You got Jalen Green. You got Kuminga. They go 2 in the top 10. With the deal sweeping in, you got the overtime league. You got people getting deals in high school. Australian teams offering bags. Man, G League getting 2 players in the top 10, one going to.
The experiment worked.
That worked.
It worked.
That worked for sure. They're running out of money though, for sure. And let's move on to the losers. We'll kick things off with you, Weezy. Give me your first loser.
Actually, my loser was the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
Because I don't think those players are going to play.
If they don't play, I think they're trade bait as well.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So don't waste their confidence. They ain't gonna play. I know it's a business.
That it is.
I mean,
You're not gonna play this year. I can get behind that, but I think they're gonna play though.
No,
I think they're trying to.
guys, they still have to trade Andrew Wiggins, and they still have some pieces to get rid of.
Yeah.
They're guaranteed to get another starter for Andrew.
That's
Wiggins.
what I'm saying. But they drafted 2 guys with raw ability that's not gonna play and gonna
Will play.
They're gonna
Those
get
guys
cut.
gonna play.
I mean, they're
They're gonna get cut.
I mean,
They're 7-14. No,
they're
they're
gonna
play.
get cut, but they're not gonna play, bro.
I guarantee you.
One of them might not even
especially
dress.
Moses Moody. Both of those guys are gonna play significant minutes. Both of those guys.
Wow. Okay.
7-14. No, you don't waste that. What you got, Jeff?
And I don't know what was wrong.
Talk to me.
I don't think he wanted to be there, but Davion Mitchell
He won't be there.
in Sacramento. I mean, I get it.
No, he don't.
I get it.
Tell me why.
They have their guard.
Make that trade make sense to me.
They have their guard. No, I'm saying I don't get the pick.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get the pick, so I don't understand why he's upset.
Oh, hell yeah.
I understand why he's upset.
Damn
but
right.
it came off on TV that he was pissed.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
for sure. For good reason. You have De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
You just drafted Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
Get a player that can actually play for you. Now,
Yeah.
I know what that is. And let me tell you right. By the All-Star break, De'Aaron Fox would demand a trade from the Sacramento Kings. And they are setting themselves up for greatness because they saw Boogie Cousins walk out of there and left that franchise how that is now. So in turn, De'Aaron Fox will be gone in a couple of months. And on top of that, Marvin Bagley will be gone. And
I think
probably by the time you hear this record.
I think he's gone.
He's gone
I think
for
De'Aaron
sure.
Fox is staying.
Yeah, no, De'Aaron Fox. You can't continue to have a player like that and you don't win games, bro.
That's true.
They're gonna get rid of Buddy Hield. They let Bogdanovich walk.
They did.
Come on, man. And drafted Tyrese Halliburton. That's rough, man. My number one loser is the OKC Thunder. They didn't pick any bad players, but they picked players in positions that they already filled with, man. This is something that's going to happen alongside all of my losers. Josh Giddey at 6. Hey, why would you draft Josh Giddey and you have a guy like SGA? And then you'd say, I'm going to trade you to SGA.
Yeah.
So he's mad. He will let me go.
Yeah.
And then you bring in Trayshawn Mann. Like, why you bringing Trey Mann in? You're going to stunt his growth. You drafted Theo Maldonado last year, man. Come on,
I got to lose it because Trey Mann, he's one of these players where either he going to play really, really good or he might not ever play again.
No, he's going to be really, really good for sure. He just never left the state of city of Gainesville. He's from Gainesville, played college basketball in Gainesville, so it's going to be tough there. But they could be tanking.
You got to be right situation, though, Joe.
Oh, they definitely tank.
They definitely tanking.
Yeah,
They
definitely tank.
Chet, my guy, Paolo Banchero, Jaden Hardy, somebody. But this is the thing.
You're wasting SGA.
You let him go then.
Yeah.
Let him
You're
go
wasting
then.
SGA.
For sure. What you got, Weezy? Another loser.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it.
I
I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you. What's that?
well, I just usually
Don't cheat me now. Say it.
No, usually they put shooters around my boy.
Come on.
Here we go.
So Westbrook can't shoot.
Westbrook can't shoot.
He can't.
He can't shoot.
He can't shoot.
Can't.
What he gonna do though? This is what I'm gonna check. What he gonna do is give the team energy, a little toughness too, because they were a little soft.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. He gonna give you that.
Yeah, but that's fine in the regular season. We already got to the regular season.
Yeah.
We need him to shoot a trade ball in the playoffs.
Yeah,
And he ain't gonna be able to do
Here's the
that.
thing though. You're not gonna use Russell Westbrook for that. He just gonna be there facilitating.
Well, who else we got to shoot?
That's the thing. That's what I didn't like. That's why they losers in my eyes.
Who else we got
Can
to
talk?
shoot?
JJ Redick.
Yeah, you gonna get him for free.
Where he at?
He gonna be on the team.
He gonna be. He got that for free. But I think he gonna go to Brooklyn though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one or two.
This is the thing. I'm
It's
begging.
an arms race.
What's that?
How pissed off is Chris Paul?
You trade for Russell Westbrook, right? Which ain't bad. It's not a bad
No.
trade. It ain't a bad trade at all. But does it really strike fear from Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo? It's his 4th team in 4 years, man. String of failed partnerships. Can't shoot. It's a terrible fit with this team. And you give up every asset that you had. You understand what I'm saying? Like the assets that you have, which are Kuz, which are KCP, you've been trying to get those guys away. Don't
But you couldn't get nobody to take it.
You couldn't.
You can't not take it. Nobody wanted Kuzma.
Nobody wanted Kuz.
I'll tell you what the Russell Westbrook
Nobody wanted
trade
KCP.
was. The Russell Westbrook trade. This is what the Russell Westbrook
Talk
trade
to
was.
me.
All right. You got one more spot in your garage.
Yeah.
And you got Lamborghini. Somebody call you, your dealer called you. Hey, I got Lamborghini brand new. I get
Brand
you
new
a good
Lamborghini
deal.
with
I get you a good deal on it. I get you a good deal on it. You know you don't need this Lamborghini.
Yeah.
You don't need it really,
Talk to me.
but it'd be cool to have.
Here's the thing, though. Only thing I don't like about the Westbrook trade is I watched Kobe Bryant play his last couple of years, and then nobody want to play with my dog. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't nobody really want to play with Russell Westbrook.
That's not true. LeBron and AD reached out to him. He didn't reach out to them.
No.
LeBron and AD put up on him. Tell the whole story.
No.
LeBron and AD put up on him.
I'm talking
I
about
know that.
Yeah, they put up on him.
I'm talking about another guard.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
LeBron didn't tell me that.
LeBron. Now the story's out there. LeBron and AD put up on him.
AD, that's what I'm done
That's
with.
rough, man.
So,
AD, I'm done with AD.
I'm not going to spend too much time on this because
Talk to
I
me.
know what it is, but I get it. The cool thing is to say Russ has been traded for 4 teams in 4 years. If you really break down those 4 trades, they all make sense. OKC was blowing it up. They had to. Paul George was playoff P. Look what happened there. He got series, so he had to blow that team up. Boom, go to Houston. James Harden has to go. Right? James Harden's done. He wants to go to Brooklyn. Can't keep Russ there by itself. Trade him for what you can get. Blow the whole team up. Boom. Now the only team that took him was Washington. Now, if you're Washington, you want to go young. He took that team to the playoffs because Brad Beal was hurt. Then you let Russ go take him to the playoffs. Well, look what happened. Russ took the team to the playoffs, right, cameraman? Yes. So you trade him away and you go back younger with Washington. Yes, it's 4 teams in 4 years, but every trade made sense. Now, to the Lakers. Okay, great. People talk about spacing. Cool. What happened when AD wasn't there? Because he's not going to play every game. What happened when AD wasn't there and Bron had to sit down? They could not score
Because they had Kyle Kuzma though. But you can get players though, bro. You could have got Lowry and DeRozan.
Just let me say this part right here.
Let's see it.
If nothing else, Russ is going to fight. Number one, you said this yourself. They were soft when they finished, pushed them around. All they had was LeBron. LeBron gonna sit down. Russ gonna fight. Russ gonna get his own shot. He might miss a few, but when it come down to it, Russ ain't gonna back down. That's what you need. You can't coach that part of it, and he's gonna. You talked about his turnovers. Turnovers are down. Assists are up.
Jeff.
As he gets older, his shot. I'm not talking about the shot. I'm talking about his playmaking ability. That's all I'm talking about. Playmaking ability. That's it. They needed him. I talk about the shot.
We'll see. Time will tell on now.
Absolutely. It looks great on paper. No, it doesn't look good on paper at all. Take it back.
It did. On paper. It looks bad.
On paper.
It's just a shiny new toy, man.
No, for sure. We'll see. My next loser is the National College Player of the Year. How is the National College Player of the Year fall to the second round? They do 2-time National College Player of the Year, Big Man of the Year. I'm talking about Luka Garza, man. He goes back to Detroit, and it's a situation, man. Him being in Detroit, he's a dinosaur. He's not gonna play. So what should we? They might have to figure out a way to give the true College Player of the Year award. Because you dominate in college, but it is a college award, though.
That's true.
It's a college award.
It's a college award.
He dominated college. Yeah. But it's just crazy to see a National College Player of the Year going late second round.
Do you think he doesn't get any burn? You think he doesn't get any burn?
He can't.
You don't think so?
He tried to transform his game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, he tried as this, especially as last season went on.
It's been rough.
Yeah, so you don't think he gets no?
It's gonna be rough.
I got you
for sure, most definitely. Another loser, guys.
Weezy kind of spoke on it during his winners, but to me, the fashion was a loss last night.
Yeah, fashion was
it was bad.
It's bad.
It was normally
it's 2.
Yeah.
No. Normally it's 6. It was 2
tops.
Yeah.
TYA needed this. Shout out to Cashmere and Cognac. They needed to be there.
Come on, man.
Like, this was rough.
The green room is usually right around 15, 16 kids. Yes. It was 2 good suits. It's usually 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let the kids wear whatever. The kids not listening to the fashion designers no more. They let them wear whatever they want to wear.
Yeah, they're going crazy. It just shows you with the.
They're not. Hey, what's Justin? I want to do this.
Yeah, they go.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Please don't. Please don't do it. Another loser, Weezy.
Well, the NBA draft. I know the NFL draft is turning into a party.
For sure.
The NBA draft turned into a fashion show, and it's like. Yeah. I don't know. They're trying to have. If you're gonna do that, have some food out there, somebody look at it or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna piggyback with that with you. There's really no reason to watch the draft conventionally anymore.
Okay,
you know
it's
what I'm
not.
saying? It's all the picks are getting tipped well ahead of time.
That's Woj's fault.
Yeah, flurry of trades, make for awkward handshakes because the person's not actually going there. They got to figure out a way to fix this.
If they're gonna have it into a nice dining room setting, formal setting, the NBA, the NFL's a party. So every chance they get, they show the crowd and how many people is there, right?
Yeah.
Have some cool chefs in there making some food or something like that, or do something.
Yeah, and then that's what they tried to do. They had the first round on ABC, like Jeff mentioned, and then the rigmarole.
I ain't watching next year.
Yeah.
I ain't watching next year.
Yeah, but if you can figure out a way to put in a playing tournament in the middle of the season, you sure in the hell way. You got to find a way to figure out this draft because it was tough to watch, man. Very tough to watch because it's only one night.
Yeah.
It's all in one night. I think that's what it is. Maybe they stretch it out. Nah.
Hell no.
That second round is rough.
Yeah,
Don't stretch it out.
Round is rough. You got to speed that second round up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they have 5 hours. I'm gonna be real. I didn't even finish the second round live TV.
Another loser, Jeff.
The Knicks.
The New York Knicks.
New York Knicks.
Yeah.
I get it. You're on a victory lap. You overachieved last year.
Yeah.
Everything's going well. I don't think they had a clear game plan going into last night. Going into draft night.
It
didn't seem like they knew exactly what was going to happen. It seemed like they wanted to move those picks.
Yeah.
And since when they weren't able to, they just said, "Give me him."
Well,
I'll trade that pick.
Best available.
Yeah, but then you were there. Then you traded your pick away.
Yeah.
So I don't think they had a game plan. I think they almost went back. Almost took 2 steps back.
Yeah,
when they could have took 2 steps.
But they got a Tom Thibodeau player. You got a defender.
And they got my boy Quentin Grimes.
Yes, that's your man.
QG.
That is your man.
QG can hoop.
Yeah, he can.
We can hoop. Yeah. If they got Emmanuel quickly, they got RJ Barrett. You figure out a way to play in there. Another loser.
I got one.
You said the Knicks. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, I got one.
My next loser is Ben Simmons.
Okay.
Here it is. Clutch and Rich Paul, Adele, whoever the hell you want to add into this.
What did Adele?
You know what Adele got to do with it.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Listen, clearly headed for a breakup. Makes sense.
See what you did with
Joel.
They headed for a breakup already?
Nah, just she makes great breakup music.
No, that's it. Yeah, nah, for sure. Joel Embiid basically told the Philadelphia Braves, get the hell out of this relationship that we got with Ben Simmons. It's over with. You're trying to get the best for Ben Simmons, but you don't have any leverage. And you're asking for the king's ransom for a player that doesn't necessarily deserve king's ransom money.
Nah, he ain't that good.
You know what I'm saying? Right, like right now, you know what I'm saying? And when Ben Simmons leaves, goes somewhere and continues to be an all-star, I just never seen a person's trade value. And people talk about his trade value is low. It's not, because clearly they're trying to get a lot. But he was a 2-time all-star, dog. Like, at the end of the day, like, he can play at a high level. And he's just 25 years old. So, but the longer that this strings along, it's going to be harder and harder to trade him, man. So, Clutch, find a way to put Adele away for a little while. Make this trade happen, man. Because we need Ben Simmons in a New Jersey ASAP.
Yeah, he can't. You can't ask for 4 number. Well,
four number one picks. Yeah,
4 number 1 picks, 2 starters. Like, come on,
ain't no way.
Come on,
ain't no way.
Come on.
I'm not mortgaging my future.
That's
Daryl
Daryl Morey though. That's how he tries to.
I'm not
negotiate.
mortgaging my future for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, you can't.
He can't shoot in the fourth quarter. He doesn't shoot the ball in the fourth quarter.
I would much rather
don't want to
shoot than shoot bad shots.
Give me somebody who's gonna go down with the ship.
Yeah, but he gotta shoot though. He gotta shoot the
He
ball.
ain't even getting on the ship.
He got to shoot, but I'm saying you just shooting shots. You shooting 28% from 3. Like,
Or you just don't shoot.
You can shoot threes, but you gotta shoot something.
yeah, I'm just saying. Or even when you shooting mid range, you can't make.
Or I can't play you.
You sure got me.
Or you've been traded 4 times in 4 years.
Or I can hack a bin you.
Or it's a situation where you just come to teams and just
Hey guys, save for playoffs.
Or I could just hack a bin you.
for sure. I mean, you went back to the same one.
That's all I got to. He's an all-star point guard that won't shoot.
Any other losers?
That was my last one.
I'm good. I'm good.
And they got to shorten this. They got to shorten that second round.
Yeah,
They got to shorten it. 5 hours for 2 rounds. That's nuts.
Hey, Orlando Magic, don't you ruin Jalen Suggs. Don't you do this. Don't you do this to me. You have a gluttony of tools. You have Markelle Fultz. You drafted Cole Anthony. You traded for RJ Hampton. Why in the hell would you get Jalen Suggs right there?
They had to.
Best player available.
Toronto,
Totally
Toronto
understand.
threw it off.
Yeah, Toronto. Why
Toronto
the hell would you get? You know what that means? Pascal
Gone?
out the door.
You think so?
Out the door.
Oh, yellow.
Out the door. And I'm telling you, Pascal for Andrew Wiggins.
They wouldn't do that. Toronto wouldn't.
No, they have to.
Toronto wouldn't do that.
He's from Canada.
No,
so,
it makes sense.
He's from Canada.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
They got to give up more than just Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, they will.
Pascal,
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I need more than that.
I give you Jordan Poole and a draft pick.
They should have did that. They should have did that draft night and took Wiggins, Poole, and both them picks.
No, he's not that. No,
He's a champion.
No,
Pascal, and he's young.
So is Fred VanVleet. You trading for that?
No. Hear me out. I know we keep it a little long.
Let's go.
But if you get Pascal, you still stay in that win now and later mode because you got your young pass the torch guy in Pascal. Go ahead.
I'm not. Toronto had a high draft pick already. I'm not giving them 4, 5, and 7 and 14. No, man, kiss my ass. They can. Hey, kiss my. I'm not doing that. That's why they didn't do it.
That's why they didn't do it. And that's why they won't get Pascal. Not for Wiggins.
They might get Miles Turner then.
Oh, now that you can do for Wiggins and
TJ Warren done.
Yeah,
he about done. The braids, the bubble got him. Shout out to the bubble, man, for sure. Guys, that's another one in the books, man. It's been great. Draft time is always the best time. Yes, football is around the corner. We've been doing a lot of basketball, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. But seeing how things are going, let's talk about Manscaped real quick. Don't forget to pull up over there, FSP20manscaped.com. Get 20% off your entire order and free shipping. Manscaped.com. Tell them Full Sport Press sent you. Weezy, good to be back.
Yes, sir.
No, for sure. Blonde, though, for real. You got to go blonde.
I'm thinking about it.
Not for real. Let's talk about it.
I'm thinking about going blonde.
No, I'm just saying, for real. We got to get that done. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting a Lakers jersey, Russell Westbrook?
It's quite possible.
Quite possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Get it.
Very possible.
And now you do what you want.
Yeah, hey, I listened to it 3 times last night. As soon as it went through.
Sick.
I do what I want.
That's sick business.
That's a great commercial, man.
No,
that's the only dance he can do, bro. That's the only dance.
One dance.
It wasn't a dance. It was the song
at the time.
That shit's over with now. He ain't gonna be doing shit.
He can't do what he want right now.
He gonna. It
was just the moment. That's how it was the moment.
Yeah.
I didn't answer the check before pregame. That's over with.
That's never stopping. LeBron is the pregame handshake
man.
guy.
That's over with, dog.
Hold on. Slide back, Jack.
Okay.
What you mean?
That's over with, dog. We don't do that.
LeBron has never had a team out to back down to him. I guarantee you, Russ won't back down to him. Not at all. Him and Kyrie was the only other person that won't back down to him.
We'll see.
We're gonna see if he really the leader of that locker room because Russ ain't taking that.
Ooh, he high on Russ.
But everybody say that. That's why him and Harden didn't get along. Because Russ was like, if I'm gonna be here, because people always say Russ might be a jerk, he might be this. He gonna be there early, he gonna be there late.
He gonna take bad shots.
Well, I'm talking about as a player, as a teammate. LeBron gonna have to deal with that.
We'll see.
Yeah,
it could be short lived.
It could be. He pulled up on him though. Nah. They passed. They just a good team. They passed their prime.
Tweet with questions.
Yeah, tweet with questions, Mo. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, close us out, Weezy.
Nah, you got it. Go ahead. That ain't what I do.
I said, close us out.
Man. Go, man. Go.
You want to close out?
No, you got it. You got to go ahead.
Do what you want. Yeah.
That's my joint.
Right? I got to talk to you about that. Twisted questions, man. Throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Damn right, man. Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Full Sport Press Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.